Hey guys, so in this video I will be covering more about existential OCD since it was my major theme along with the harm OCD. So actually my recovery journey is based on those two themes. In this video I will be giving examples about how existential OCD kicks in the mind, and also some examples about how to break it down. So to begin with, it has started with random questions about life, God, our existence, afterlife, like the normal questions that each human thinks about from time to time. However, in my case, because I have OCD, it was 24/7 and with huge anxiety, and also it was like with images, sensations, and urges that made the thoughts feel as real as possible. So for example, like some thoughts that I used to have, like, okay, do I really have a soul? Am I a soul or a brain? Or am I a soul with a brain or a soul inside a brain? So like it's really all over the place. And also when I used to think this, I used to have a strong sensation that I am trapped inside my body, like I am detached from my body but inside of it, which actually made the thought feel very, very real, like really real. So in this case, the sensation came in to like make me feel that what I'm thinking about is very real, and in a way that I cannot stop it. Another example, okay, Earth is really floating in space and anything can happen at any moment. So, and when I looked at the moon, I used to imagine, like an image comes to my mind, that the moon is coming towards us and is crashing into Earth. So I started avoiding to actually look at the moon because it was really scary, and this image that is uncontrollable made me believe that what I'm thinking about is really real. Like, how can other people actually disregard this? Like, we are really floating in space and the moon can really like crash into us at any moment. Okay, another one, like, what if I am possessed? And each time that I used to go to church or pass by the church, I used to have the urge of screaming, which actually made me doubt that I can be really possessed. Like, why would I have the urge to scream? Yeah, so those like are examples of how existential can kick in, and it has really took over my life. Like, for example, if I am at work, I like some thoughts used to come like, okay, what's the purpose of my work? What if I am born for another purpose in life and I am missing out on it? What if there is no benefit from what I am doing right now at my job, and I am like living a useless life? So what if I have to do something else? So actually there is nothing wrong in questioning yourself from time to time, to make some changes, some ameliorations in your life, to make like other choices, to shift, I don't know, your career. It's not wrong. But in the OCD case, it makes you do compulsive changes, it makes you be depressed, it makes you chronically anxious and guilty towards what you are doing in life. And it also like makes you detached from your surrounding. Like, everything that I do, I used to question, like, if we're partying, why are we partying? Like, we are here partying, and we can die in 1 minute. Anything can happen. Like, what is the purpose of going through all of this existence. So it really latched on everything that I used to do. Yeah, so just checking the notes. Okay, and yeah, so this is why it is a doubting disorder, because you really doubt everything and you question everything. Like, it really doesn't have to latch on specific stuff. It can really go over everything, anything that you also care about, like your job, your friends, your family, everything that you care about, it can latch to it. So now, to break it down, we usually say that to break down those thoughts, we need not to focus on the thoughts, but actually focus on the irrational beliefs behind it. And those irrational beliefs are actually fueling the cycle of fear and anxiety towards those thoughts. So let's say, for example, for me, in my case, towards all the existential ideas that I had mainly the fear of being rejected, the fear of being different, being alone, being a bad person, doing mistakes, and the urge of being like totally perfect, a perfect human. Also, I had like fear of death, of the uncertainty. So those were mainly the irrational beliefs or fears that I had behind those thoughts that were actually fueling my OCD cycle. So I'm gonna give one example, okay, about one fear and how it is, like, how to break it down. Okay, let's say the fear of being rejected. The irrational belief behind, being rejected is everyone should like me at all costs. I should be perfect in the eyes of everyone. And if not, it means that I am a loser, I am stupid, and I cannot handle and I cannot tolerate the feelings after being rejected. So this is an irrational belief. I take it and I start breaking it down into rational. So, for example, the first part, everyone should like me and I should be perfect in the eyes of everyone. The rational belief behind it is that, okay, it is a good feeling actually to be accepted and to be liked by people, but it is nearly impossible to be liked by everyone. And also the idea of perfect is different in the perspective of each one of us. Like, perfect for me is something, for my sister it's something else. So I cannot be perfect in front of everyone. And also, it is really irrational to demand that I should be liked by everyone. It is of course like very nice, and I will of course be happy with it, but it's not possible. The other part, okay, if they don't like me, I am a loser, I am stupid, and I cannot tolerate the feelings of being rejected. The rational belief is, okay, so like the perception of the people towards me or about me does not actually make my reality. And like, I can be actually stupid in something and then very good at something else. So there's no such thing as a totally stupid person, or I don't know, a totally bad person. Like, there's nothing as a totally perfect person. So, and about the feelings, of course, it is disappointing, it is sad, it is, I don't know, frustrating to be rejected, especially from people that we want to be around. But it's not the end of the world. I can go through it and get out of it and carry on with my life, because in life we will be rejected in many ways. I don't know, after job interviews, partners, friends, I don't know, castings, whatever you do in life, you will not be 100% accepted by everyone. So, and it is totally fine. It is like, okay, I will feel some negative emotions because it's normal, but it's not a huge disaster as our brain tells us that it is. So yeah, this was an example of one like irrational belief that is hidden behind our existential thoughts, and really take it one day at a time, because as you see, you will be changing your perspective and your thoughts around your whole human experience. Like it's really something different. You're shifting your mentality towards something different. And I don't know, like for example, if you want to be flexible and ameliorate your mobility, you need to stretch every day, repeatedly, in order to be a flexible person. Same for the mind. If you wanted to be more rational, you need to practice those disputing exercises, and actually also practice to wear the uncertainty, like have also the behaviors with the mental, exercise that you are doing. And day by day, by repeating it, you will step more and more into this new perspective and this new reality that you are creating. Of course, there will be relapses, but it doesn't mean that you will be suffering 24/7, because there's no square one. So each time you have more tools, you have more rational beliefs in your head, you have more capability and behavioral capability to actually wear the uncertainty and carry on with your life. So day by day it will be changing, and you will be seeing the results of those of the recovery that you are working on. Thank you.